Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our Learn to Read the Arabic Language series. Inshallah, we are going to be continuing with the next 5 letters. I hope that you have been practicing and that you are strong on the first 10 letters before we proceed. So in the last video, we played a game to help you increase your strength with the first 10 letters. Now, I wanted to quickly mention that I've created some flashcard games for the Arabic alphabet in the same order that we are going to be doing it in the book. So there's 6 lessons that we've created here, and they will help you learn all of the letters, inshallah. So for example, and this is a free app, so all you need to do is click on the link and you can start learning, inshallah. For me personally, I find this a very, very beneficial resource, and hopefully you will too. So if you come to the first lesson, all you have to do is click on learn these words, and then it will go through a memory game that will teach you the words. So for example, it will show you alif, and then it will show you hamza, and then it will ask you to select which one is alif. Then you select it. If you get it right or wrong, it will obviously tell you about that. Hamza. And then it will continue to proceed, and then you can also do some different kinds of games that will test your memory. So this is a very, very important resource. It's very good. Inshallah, use it to the best of your ability. And like this, you will be able to learn the letters much faster, inshallah. So let's go ahead and do the next 5 letters, inshallah. That would be these 5 here. And we will start with this one. And when you're ready, Brother Ahmed, we'll go ahead and discuss this letter here.
Okay, this letter is Ra. Ra. Yeah.
Ra. Like this?
Yeah. Yes, like this. Say it one more time.
Ra.
Yeah, right. Very good.
Okay. So there's just a slight difference between this and the English letter, which we would say R. You can pronounce the English letter with a lighter sound, like ra, ra. So it's just too important to remember that this is a heavier sounding letter. It sounds like raw rather than a. You make an R sound, raw. Okay, should we do the next one?
The next one is Zay. Zay.
Zay.
Yes, right. And even some of the Arabic speakers, they thought this letter is called Zain. Maybe you don't hear this before.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not called Zain, it's called Zay. Zay.
Zay, like this.
Yeah, like this.
Okay, so these 2 letters look the same. So in terms of this shape and this shape, they are the same. Just the second one has a dot above it here. So if we are to erase this, we'll make it easier for you to see. This one has no dots, and this one has a dot.
Yeah.
Bismillah. So we've got 3 more to do.
Yeah, the third letter is Seen. Seen.
Seen. Seen.
Right.
Okay. So this would be S-E-E-N.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the fourth, which is quite similar, Sheen. Sheen.
Sheen. Sheen. Like that?
Yes. Yeah, like that.
So this would be S-H-E-E-N. Is that correct?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. So the difference again, these 2 letters, they have the exact same shape in terms of this. The first one has no dots, and the second one has 3 dots. So seen and sheen.
Right.
Okay, and then the next 2 are the same, but we're not going to discuss this one down here. But you can see that this one here and this one have the same shape. The first one is missing a dot, and the second one has a dot. So that's the rule. That's what we seem to see here. Again, so no dots with a dot, no dots with a dot. And that's the way they've managed to order the letters, just to make it easy for us. However, we're not going to discuss this one today in this video. We're just going to go straight to here.
Sod. Sod.
Sod.
Yeah.
Sod. Like
Without
this?
rounding the lips. Yeah. Very good. Yes.
Sod. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So that's list. Okay, so we'd spell it like S-A-A-D. Yeah?
Yeah. And yeah, you say this, the S has a heavy sound. So maybe someone says sad.
Okay. So I think what we'll do is you can tell probably now, if you're watching the video and you're new, that we have a scene. This starts with an S sound, and then we have sod, which also sounds with an S sound, which also starts with an S sound. So
Yeah.
there is a difference between these two letters, and inshallah we'll discuss that later on. But at this stage, to make it as simple as possible for you to get the ball rolling, we advise that what you should do is just memorize this symbol and remember that it's called seen, okay? And the same with this here, this symbol, and relate it to the word sod. These are the names. There is a difference between how you pronounce the S's, okay? However, let's not focus on that now. I think it's definitely advisable for us to just get the ball rolling, start reading as quickly as possible, and as we go through the book, we will try to be more specific about the different nuances between the actual specific letters. We have a few letters in Arabic that sound very, very similar. One would be a light sound and one would be a heavy sound, or you can call it a empty mouth and full mouth sound. But let's not complicate things. Let's just carry on. So inshallah, these are the next letters that you need to memorize. Okay, so we have now 15 letters that we need to memorize. You should already, inshallah, at this point, be able to pass our test that we did in the previous video for these 10 letters. And now we're going to add another 5. So my advice would be, we're going to make a video after this, which will test you on all 15 letters. So you need to go away and you need to memorize, inshallah, these 5, all of these. And the next video will be a mix-up like we did over here. But we're going to add in the next 5 letters. And inshallah, we want you to pass that test before you move on to the next video, which will be the next 5. So once you've done this, you've already memorized over half, the Arabic alphabet. And it might take you a couple of weeks to get this strong. But inshallah, once you've done this, you will start reading very, very quickly, inshallah. So yeah, the other thing just to remind you of is we obviously have these memorized tests. So what you can do is you can come on here. Let's restart this. And you can just simply press learn these words and go through this. And this will teach you all of the letters. This is something you can get on your phone. You can do it at home. You can do it on the bus, in the car, obviously when you're not driving. And this will make you learn these very quickly, inshallah. And if you have any questions, then leave them in the comments and make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.